On 90.7.
All right. Yay. Everybody. Yes, it. Welcome.
We encourage you to financially support KRDP.
I see you. I see you. Dude with glasses, man. Shout out. I see you, man. We live right now. We are live. What is going on in Texas, man? What is going on in Texas right now, man? I'm a little bit shaken right now, man. I'm not sure what is going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to figure it out. What's all this? You know what I'm saying? Unnecessary killing going on. What is going on over there? Is this us? This is the with childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of a voluptuous derriere. See, your skin color comes in 16 shades, so that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind. Your own mind should be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she flies. See, inside lies her strength. So to identify her with her it will diminish the essence and beauty upon which she exists. See, in her heart, with a thought unfurls, she suffered as a child, a small girl, and essence her blessings being the mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve girls, to evolve girls into being queens and lovers and loving mothers with the freedom of substance to rise above others. She gives birth to solar. She is Palermo, distinguishing polar opposition. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. So when you see her, you will think of a joint. So join the truth. We have steps to the edge of the day. You stood for something. Brother Calvin. Dr. Christ press close to the ISIS papers, the life of the nation saturated in calamity. Yeah, you're calling me. Why not? Inform those who are the backbone of the nation. Insanity has lifted our fight. To the point we glorify death so much, we don't respect the givers of life. Who deliver us light. So instead, we are glad to oppose to us right. Without uphold the fight and give recognition to sheep. The bits of slack in black men and preserve them even when he don't deserve this. Okay. This is my show right here to explain last week's show. Respect, admiration, veneration, love is overdue. It should be intended, extended, and given. What happened? He's playing the other side. Huh? This is not me. I think it's playing the indie back there. So what are you saying? What I'm saying is it's not playing this track. But this is my first hour. This is your first hour, and it's not playing that it's over there? It's not playing that. No. This one right here? That's not me. Yep, that's not what I'm saying. That's what's playing on the air now. Yeah, but that's not what I want to play. That means that means from in here you control it then. So
Back in business. Woo! Nice. Man, woo, wee. It's my second day in what, 4 months?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Well, I have, you know what I'm saying, Detroit tour, Dr. Sean. You know what I'm saying, back again. Just very, very privileged for her to be on the show today.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? How is your day today? It's excited. It's getting hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying?
96 degrees here in Phoenix. Not in the station, but yeah. Here. My day's going great. How's your day?
Man, my day is okay. I'm just happy to be here right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure that we are good.
Yeah.
But we got some stuff we're gonna play for y'all.
Words they say?
You know what I'm saying? So.
Is it because they smile when they look your
I
way?
don't know.
How do you know when it's real? Is it something that you feel? Is it a question that gets answered? Is it a yearning
you
that
watching?
gets mastered? Is
you
it
watching? You watching?
real
You
love?
watching? All right. I want you to watch. I got.
Well, you tell me, is it patient? Is it
I
kind?
want you to listen to the spoken word.
Is it long suffering? Does it ease your mind? Does it bring you peace? Or is it just a quick release? What are you calling love? Does it make you your better self? Or does it make you pray to someone else? I mean, what is it to you? What does it make you do? There's so many ways to define love. There's so many versions of it. But really, where does it touch? Does it touch your heart? Does it touch your mind? Does it touch your soul? Does it give you power or make you lose control? Is it something that motivates you to be better? Does it help you fear the poor weather? Tell me, when you say love, what does it mean?
Beautiful. Yeah, that was beautiful, y'all. That was really beautiful. What can I say? I'm hot right now. I'm just hot. I'm just really hot right now. See, I got my Radiocast. We are back again, April 29th. Join us. You know what I'm saying? What can I say right now? What can I say right now? So we're gonna play some more music. But we have some special announcement for all y'all out there. I know tomorrow is the big R&B ceremony. Let me close that door right here so you guys know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But first of all, before I start the show, I am very, very happy to introduce to y'all to Dr. Shine from Detroit to almost definitely very, very happy, elated for her to be part of the show, the Yaggah Movement Radiocast today. Dr. Shine, I'm happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too.
So welcome to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. See, I got to bring the doctor because she got some stuff for all of you guys out there, all you men out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
She got some things, but we need to know what women want from us right now. You know what I'm saying? What does a woman want from a man? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So I got the doctor to share some knowledge so all of us can be able to grasp on that knowledge and run with it and do good with it with our you know what I'm saying? So I got you. And then plus we got Detroit tour.
Right.
You know, so we're gonna elaborate on Detroit tour most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So Dr. Shine, I got you in here and everything. Got a pretty smile, you know what I'm saying? Like I say that live and direct, you know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta say the doctor, you know what I'm saying? She got pretty smile, you know what I'm saying? So that's for me to say, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all can watch me. All right, y'all can watch me. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to KRDP. You know what I'm saying? We got some bills we're gonna pay later, you know what I'm saying? But we got this thing about Texas, man. I don't know what's going on in Texas.
Yeah, what's going on in Texas?
You know,
there was
another shooting that happened in Texas. Big shout out to Lady T, Don't Disturb His Groove. She sent me a news which was on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, which actually it was a dude that that went to that was told not to, shoot his AR-15 or whatever it is. He got upset and went to the family and shot the whole family.
Wow.
Last time.
Yeah, I'm seeing these clips. Man fatally shot 5 neighbors, including a child.
A child. All because, they told this man to put his gun away. I mean, I'm not so sure what is going on, but last time when I was here, I was just talking about, gun rights. I was talking about how, we need to have some type of, reformation. We need to have some reform. I'm not saying, I know I got a bunch of friends out there who are gun owners. All I'm saying is just we need some type of common sense when it comes to guns. We need some type of, I'm not going to say restriction, but some type of common sense. Something where not everybody can be able to obtain a weapon. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you will not give your gun to a 5, 6, 7-year-old, right? I mean, y'all can talk about, oh, we are hunting, we are doing this, we are doing that. I understand all that, but last time I checked, you will not give your weapon to a child, if I checked, right? So, I mean, all that stuff right there, we have to be able to bring that up to our constituent out there. Those that we vote, to cover us, to represent our morals. Because that just happened. I mean, that can happen anywhere. That can happen anywhere. I almost swear right now, but I got the doctor, so I am not going to swear.
And it's something key with these assault rifles. It's not just, I mean, they're not going in with the 22s. They're going in with these assault rifles. And I saw Biden had tweeted that he was going to specifically target, assault rifles and limiting access. But what are they for? That's the question. What do people need assault rifles for in their home?
You know what, Dr. Shine, if I can be able to grasp on it, if I can think about why do people need it, because last time I checked, this was like in 1700, right, when people were talking about having their own gun, right? But now, you're having folks who are walking with guns in the stores with AR-15s because they want to use that Second Amendment, whatever that is. Last time I checked, it was not designed for everybody. Last time I checked. And now you got folks who are actually, who are like really, really like promoting it as if, your constitutional right is important, your Second Amendment. I mean, your First Amendment already is already going to get you punished. Your Second Amendment should not, should at least make you give some common sense about, hey, I have a gun. It should stay in my house. This is for my home. I'm not supposed to have it on the streets. And if someone's telling me, hey, we don't like what you're doing with your artillery, put it away. Who's at war right now? Unless you're getting robbed, that's a whole different thing. But who's at war right now?
Well, I mean, we have the young man who was recently shot for knocking on a door. Now we have a family that's been shot down for complaining about the noise from the gun. So we have people who have these short tempers, short fuses with access to these weapons, and they're taking innocent lives because they don't have anger management skills.
That's where mental illness is very, very important. We need to focus on mental illness. We need to focus on, helping those out there who needs assistance, man. I stand by this. Not everyone, even myself, I cannot have a weapon. I know I can have a gun, and it has nothing to do with, I don't want to, use my right. It's not about that. It's about the comments. If I have a weapon, I keep it in my house. If I have a gun, I will keep it in my crib. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Kim Joyce. Yes, indeed, live and direct.
Yes,
indeed, Kim Joyce.
From Detroit.
Yes, indeed. Big Detroit. What up, Dell? What I want to say? What up, Dell? Detroit. What up, Dell? I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I want live and direct right now. See that? Don't cut my video. Don't cut my video. We the people. Yes, indeed. We the people. Big shout out to Detroit, man. Big shout out to Detroit.
Yeah, I appreciate you playing the music from the Detroit artists. I mean, you featured my poem, Love Poem, which is under my brand Xanthi Shine. So thank you. I mean, that's my first time hearing myself live like that. So I'm just elated.
Hey, look, that's what the Yaggah movement is about. You know, it's about bringing something fresh to y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? For those out there who haven't heard about those good spoken word, I brought y'all Detroit over here to the Yaggah movement Radiocast. Yaggah. Yes, I know y'all watching. I know y'all watching someone over there, but you already know we're about to get it real for y'all, indeed. But this is Kim Joyce live and direct.
And so she can be found on Instagram. She also has her website, kimjoycemusic.com. And the really cool thing about Kim is that she has a special Mother's Day card that she's selling right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's only $10, but she wrote a song for moms, and she's promoting that. So I told her I would spread the word. She's a really, really good friend of mine, but she's an awesome artist. I hope people tune in. I let you listen to a couple of her songs.
Yes.
Some we can play on the radio, some we can't.
Yes,
especially the ones like if you're trying to get in the mood or whatnot. She has some very, very sensual selections. So I hope people tune into her, but she's one of my favorite artists.
Grown folks only. Grown folks only. You know what I'm saying? For the mind, the soul, and the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Yaggah.
But this song, We the People, she emphasizes the need for us to focus on our country.
Yes.
And with all these shootings and things happening right now, it's just so appropriate.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
You know, Dr. Shine, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? I am not going to talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? When I talk, some of y'all are like, you talk too much for me. You talk to Mr. Clean. You talk too much over there. All right? You need to stop over there, Mr. Clean. You know what I'm saying? What do you know? But you know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, look, man, you know what I'm saying? The doctor said it, you know what I'm saying? We got to come together as a unit. And, you know, and that's why I have Dr. Shine, because we know not only that we're going to talk about, you know, that issue that just happened, but we also are going to elaborate on, you know what I'm saying, support the system, you know what I'm saying, support each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have folks from Chicago, from Detroit, you know what I'm saying, from Côte d'Ivoire. Big shout out to Ivory Coast, yes indeed. Côte d'Ivoire. Mom, la vie, il faut m'appeler la vie, okay? Appelle-moi pour le show, okay? I'm just saying, Mom, I'm just saying right now over there. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, all I'm saying is, you know, we have to have a strong support system, just like you guys support us out here at KRDP. You know what I'm saying? Just like Dr. Shine is about to, you know, teach me and teach all of us about a strong support system and why we need to have that strong support system. Why do we need to make sure that we elevate each other? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, whether you're an artist, whether you do hair, whether you have some type of cologne, whether you sell some type of product, you know what I'm saying? We got to support each other, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sharing is caring.
Amen. Yaggah. See, I was going to say amen, but I say Yaggah, you know what I'm saying? I got to say Yaggah. You know what I'm saying? Sharing is caring. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
As long as it's for the community, for the goodness of the community, to elevate, to educate. Because, you know what I'm saying? We are our kids. Our kids are the future. You know what I'm saying? We have to make sure that our kids, you know what I'm saying, you know, look at us as role models. You know what I'm saying? And I look at Dr. Shine as a role model. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow!
Yes, indeed. I'm just letting you know right now. You know what I'm saying? So yes, Dr. Shine,
you
are a role model to our peers out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
government name.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Over here.
You know, I'm just saying. I'm out here right now. I know we're about to go live in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You have to follow your role models out there. You got to follow your role models out there, y'all. I'm just saying. But we're going to pay some bills, Dr. Shine.
All right, let's do it.
We are going to pay some bills. You know, this is my first time since what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks or something like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you guys are here. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to everybody out there who are joining us. I know it's a delay from the back, but we are live. 90.7, Mesa, Tempe, Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? Apache Junction. We live for y'all. You already know Yaggah. Yes, indeed. Woohoo! Yeah. Let me make sure that we all good. Oh. Yaggah. Oh. Mr. Clean B. Oh. I'm live. Back again. Yes, indeed. You know me. Just how we do. Yaggah, yaggah all day. I got the doctor on the microphone, and you know how we do. Rolling on the stone. Yaggah, yaggah, everybody. Yeah. Let me stop. I am not a rapper. I am not a rapper. I am not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to let y'all know right now. Mr. Clean me back on the mic. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, man. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Most definitely. I'm just excited to be here, man. I got Dr. Shine from Detroit Tour back on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that she can say something nice. Say what's up to everybody.
Hey, everybody. What up, though? From the 313.
Oh, she said
this is Dr. Kessia Shine.
Oh, yeah.
And I am here with the Yaggah Movement, Yaggah.
Yes, indeed. Hey, I got the doctor on the back, man. I got the doctor, man. You know what I'm saying? But before we jump on some, some social talk today, I want to pay my bills, man, because, I got to pay my bills. And I do appreciate everybody out there who will join me today. I know I've been on and off, but I promise y'all, I will be live and direct every Saturday from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. Live and direct via KRDP 90.7. So you guys can check me out. We're going to have a lot of guests, brand new music, some unheard music. And we're also going to slash some spoken word, because I believe that spoken word needs to be advertised, needs to be promoted in Phoenix, Arizona. So shout out to everyone out there, all the great poets out there, all the poetic justice out there. You know what I'm saying? Because, my accent cannot do no poets. You know what I'm saying? All I do is just talk. I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Word is inspirational. So big shout out to all the spoken words, men and women out there who are just inspiring me, myself, and others out there who are just, you know what I'm saying, just touching us, touching our soul, our body, our spirit, so we can be good, we can understand the word and understand each other. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give a big shout out to Gifts and None, yes, indeed, because programming on KRDP is supported by Gifts and None, 12 Steps book and gift store since 1977, located on the southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea Avenue, open Monday through Saturday. For more information, you can call 602-277-5256, and it's also on Facebook as Gift or None. Also, I want to let you know, since you guys are watching me right now, man, because Mr. Clean B, very, very excited for this opportunity, because tomorrow, yes, indeed, tomorrow is the R&B edition, you know what I'm saying, at the ceremony and cigar coffee, most definitely, which is in Glendale.
It's great time.
It's going to be a great time. You know what I'm saying? We are going to have a great time. KRDP. Big shout out to Africa Experience. Big shout out to the ceremony and cigar coffee, most definitely, for just allowing us to be out there, showcasing, but also bringing some R&B flavor. You know what I'm saying? Just bring some R&B flavor. Because, I got to say, Dr. Shine, I mean, R&B needs to come back to life. You know what I'm saying? We need to bring some R&B. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like some folks are getting away from, from the classical, from the wording, spoken word, and melody. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is just rap left and right with the R&B. And I feel like R&B needs to be alive. I don't know what you think.
Oh, I'm from Motown.
Ooh.
So you know what I think.
Ooh,
music definitely has to go back to its roots. I mean, there used to be a message in the lyrics. There used to be great harmonies. There used to be live instrumentation. And all of that is still going on in Detroit. I just had to say that, Motown never died. It's still going on right now in Detroit. But there's this digital era. And I don't know if you noticed, but everything's turning to pop.
Yes.
Even country.
Yes.
Everything is turning to pop. It's weird. Like, I listened to a radio station and they were playing a song and the country singer started rapping. I'm like, what is going on right now? It's this fusion of music when we used to have different categories. I can go on and on, but when you talk about R&B, let's keep it pure. Let's go back to the basics of what a real R&B song looks like.
Talk about love, talking about, passion, talking about human experience. Because to me, that's what R&B is. You know what I'm saying? When I listen to, you know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna say R. Kelly. Can I say R. Kelly on live without being persecuted by R. Kelly? You know what I'm saying? I can say
Isley Brothers.
You know what I'm saying? Marvin Gaye.
That's classic.
I can say Keith Sweat. Yes, okay. Keith Sweat. Usher, I don't know, Usher can, slide a little bit on right there. Some little bit, I can say
Luther Vandross.
Ooh, Luther. Oh, you already know. I gotta say Luther, right? Because Luther kind of spoke to everybody.
Yeah.
Luther. But all I'm saying is R&B needs to come to life.
It does.
R&B needs to come back to life, and we are gonna have a great celebration tomorrow, where we are gonna celebrate R&B, grown folks coming together. You know what I'm saying? Myself, I will be there.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna have to be there.
You got Dr. Shaw. We need you there.
It just sounds like too much fun to miss it.
We need Detroit tour to be there. Indeed, I mean, we gotta have you there, of course. I mean, come on. I mean, if we don't have the doctor, you know what I'm saying, to elevate the mind of all those folks who need some healing, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be dancing. I don't know. I might have a couple conversations, but I love some good R&B music. So you might see my two-step tomorrow.
Two-step. See, I was gonna say two-step right there. Two-step. That's it right there. That's it. Just them two-step. But we're gonna play some more music for y'all, and we'll come right back because we just heard a tragedy that just happened in Texas. And like I said, I have Dr. Shine, Detroit Tour in the building, and we're going to talk about this. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere because in the second hour, we got some serious business to share with y'all because this is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah. Oh, I'm hot. Woo. All right. Woo. My first live, huh?
Nice.
Oh, see, I can move that radio cat. Dr. Shine, of course. I told you, Dr. Shine. Hey, man, who's, you know what I'm saying, pimping it. You know what I'm saying? I see you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. Come and say hi. Come and say hello. Hello. Is it me you looking for? I know some of y'all going to look at, Dr. Shine, not me. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? If I can bring some attention to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, you know what I'm saying? So we all can be able to come together, you know what I'm saying, and support each other, you know what I'm saying? So we got Detroit Tour, teaching us, you know what I'm saying, the morals, you know what I'm saying, the philosophy on how to support each other out there, most definitely. So
yeah.
I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you brought Detroit, you know what I'm saying, to KRDP.
Now, Detroit Tours is my most recent company.
Well, you know what?
So,
don't give them the scoop because
I'm not going to give you the full scoop, but it's just funny because community is the root of my first company. So we'll share about that later on in the show.
Phoenix, Arizona. I'm just saying. Arizona per se. Wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? This is the realness. This is social talk. This is support the system right here. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling you for all these years, you know what I'm saying? Support the system. Support those out there who support you. Support those out there who elevate your spirit, who elevate your morals, who elevate you to do something good. Let me make sure I'm live and direct, because you know what I'm saying? Because I know we should be live and loud right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to jump on that killing, man, because I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I'm getting sick and tired of all the killings and all the unnecessary just ignorance that is going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I can hear myself. Oh, I'm loud.
Yeah.
I'm loud. Oh, I am really, really loud, y'all. I am really loud, y'all. I am really, really loud. Really appreciate everybody out there who are joining me, man. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? We are, and like I said, like I told Dr. Shine earlier, it's just the fact that, it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense that, we still have people who think that, let me take this down, please. I'm about to read that news for a minute, so I can kind of read it up and kind of give you the scoop. But, last time when I spoke about, gun rights, gun laws, and gun regulation, pretty much what I said was, look, man, I have friends who have weapons. I have friends who believe in the Second Amendment, okay? I'm not going to knock nobody on that at all. However, However, there are things that we have to, we have to consider. We have to kind of bring to light because, last time I was just saying some things about how we need to bring, morality into our society right now. We need to bring some type of morality. We need to bring some type of common sense. Like what sense does it make for someone to have a AK-47, AR-15? I mean, I understand folks out there are going to talk about we're going hunting, we're going shooting, we're going to go do this and that. I understand all those accolades. Y'all can come and tell me I'm wrong. I'm not making no sense. Some of y'all might say, I have to protect, myself right here. And let me make sure that, we are flugged in here. So make sure we are good here. Make sure we are good here. Make sure we are good right here. That's good, right? You good? I'm just trying to be good, right? Is this good?
Almost good.
It's almost good, but I'm make sure that we are replacing it real quick.
Shout out to everybody going through it. Hey, sometimes it get hard, but
Yes.
That's where we going with this one. Hey, straight to the top, man. Tevy's the lane go. Let's go.
Elevation. Let me this for you.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Hey, let's go. 360 degrees, I'm on my square. Knock you out of my circle if you ain't working in purpose. My life is like a circus, hopping through hoops in the air. And the roof be on fire, but them dogs don't care. For that power pastors preaching that proud, pushing that purple. Praying on the weak, praying like they meet. Feds writing where they speak, finding cocaine in their churches. They numbers any long, but you too blind to find it purchase. Pigs riding all black, streets flirting with murder.
Hey,
I got big shout out to Tibby.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Woo. That was good. That was a big shout out. Detroit, what up? Detroit. Let's come out here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Timmy is from Decatur, Illinois.
Decatur, Illinois.
But I met him in Detroit.
All right.
Right? At Nami's Knowledge Cafe, where a lot of artists like myself, Nami gave me my first feature at Dance and Shine. And when I met Timmy, I was just amazed because his lyrics, like he's talking about real stuff, and it's current, it's conscious, and I can play it for my grandma. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something that I have to worry about, just because of where his mind is. But this is one of my favorite songs, Elevation. I'm such a fan. So shout out to Tibby Delango.
I'm a new fan too, so big shout out to Tibby. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying?
He came for the Super Bowl brunch, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, man, talented man, skillful, everything, man. He should love. He should love.
A hip hop violinist that sings, raps, and does poetry. I'm just saying.
Who does the egg? Look, I'm just saying. Violinist, poetry, hip hop. I'm just saying. It's a new elevation going on right now.
Yes.
It is a new elevation going on right now. And we are doing this via the Yaggah movement, Radiocast. Yaggah. Bang.
You talked about your role model?
Yes.
Timmy is one of my role models.
Oh, big shout out. You already know how we do. Man. Man, you come back. We need you again.
Get him back to music.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have
We need to get you back again. You know what I'm saying? We got the summer, we got the fall season. You know what I'm saying? We got the winter. You know what I'm saying? Where everything is so nice and cold out here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what is cold in Phoenix? Like 55 degrees?
And y'all got the snow over there. Y'all got them snows over there. Y'all need to come over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to come over here right now. You know what I'm saying? And show some love. A big shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Don Carlstein. I hope I said your name right. I do apologize. I hope I said your name right. Don Carlstein Art. Yes, I hope I said your name right. Big shout. Yes, indeed. Love, man. Much love, indeed. I got Dr. Shine, Detroit Tour. Y'all know how we do, man. Elevation. We got to elevate. 2023, you got to elevate. You know what I'm saying? If you don't elevate, you're going to be left in the back. I'm just saying. You will be left in the back. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. KRDP 9.7. Yes, indeed. We are live and direct. Yeah, come through. Y'all come on through. Right now. We elevating open here right now. That's right. Yaggah. That's how we do elevation, baby. Elevation. We ain't going nowhere. Where y'all going? You know what I'm saying? Bring your mama, bring your papa, bring your auntie over here, man. Yaggah. That's how we do it, baby. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Woo!
I got some legs to it, don't
All right. You know, I got to cut that because I don't have, you know what I'm saying, the copyright of this. But a big shout out to Kali Uchi, you know what I'm saying, Tela Tapia. Yes, indeed, you know what I'm saying. Boricua, todos mis amigos, mi amiga, México, Puerto Rico, Guatemala, todo. Yo quiero todos mis amigos, mis amigas. You already know, man. Yo habla francés, so pardon-moi, mon français est un peu, you know what I'm saying? Merci beaucoup. Bonjour, bonsoir à mes amis de l'Est à l'Ouest. Vous savez où vous êtes. Je suis ici actuellement là, M. Fabrice, et M. Clindy. J'ai le Dr. Shine. Yes, Cindy, elle est avec moi aujourd'hui. Elle va nous parler des informations pour nous éduquer, pour nous supporter, pour nous donner des updates. So, on peut continuer notre business. En Côte d'Ivoire, au Sénégal, au Guinée, partout. So big shout out to all my West Africans, man. Big shout out to all my Francophones. I gotta say, I'm just saying. Like, but anyway, we're gonna get back because we got some serious stuff that we have to talk about. Because you know what I'm saying, this news about this gun violence thing just kills me right now. And like I said, I got the doctor, you know what I'm saying, joining me up. And don't forget, yes, tomorrow, it is the R&B section. It's a cigar lounge at the ceremony cigar and cafe. Let me make sure I get the flyer right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some of y'all are going to ask me, man, where's the location? Where's the address? I don't have the address. Why don't you have the address? Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to make sure you guys have it right now. So y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? I got the location. I got everything. You know what I'm saying? The ceremony cigar and coffee lounge, 7150 North 57 North 57th Avenue. See, I was right with my info. Right? I was right there. But you already know, man. Tomorrow is going down. I'm off. You see, I'm off. So, you know, I got to do that, you know, off. You know what I'm saying? But I got to pay some bills. Got to pay some bills. Dr. Shine, Mr. Clean B. You already know how we do. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Woo. Oh. Okay. It's getting hot out here. It's the summer, man. It's the summer. It's getting so hot. Dr. Shine's in the building. Detroit tour. Mr. Clean B, this is the Yaggah Movement Radio. I want to give a big shout out to the city of Detroit. Big shout out to Detroit, man, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? To all my peoples in Detroit, I love y'all. Okay, I love y'all, right, man? You don't know me. You don't know me, man. All I can say is, what up, though? Yes, indeed. What up, though? All right, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And LA's like, what's cracking, man? What's cracking? But Detroit's like, what up, though? You know what I'm saying? What up, though, indeed. But you already know, man. Big shout out to Native Health, because programming on KRDP is supported by Native Health, located at 4041 North Central Avenue, Building C, near the southeast corner of Central Avenue and Indian School Road in Phoenix. Now, Native Health provides primary medical, dental, behavioral health, work, and wellness services for the urban Native American community. For more information, is available at 602-279-5262 or online at nativehealthphoenix.org. Now, you already know I got Dr. Shine from Detroit Tour in the building. Now, some of y'all got your news already. I know you guys have heard the news about, you know what I'm saying, the passing of Jerry Springer. Rest in peace, you know, so the late, great Jerry Springer. I know for those out there who putting up some memes about Jerry Springer. I mean, he had some something to do with America, media. You know what I'm saying? For those out there who didn't know, he was part of the Senate, I believe in Cincinnati, Ohio. He was a politician. You know what I'm saying? For those out there who don't know, before the Jerry Springer show, he was into politics and mayor, and I believe he got kicked out for some type of scandal, and joined the broadcasting media, to where we've been following him, for years. I believe the '90s was actually one of his golden era in the '90s for Jerry Springer. And I know some of folks out there are saying some things about, well, he exposed certain people, he exposed this and that. Well, I mean, yes, he did some type of exposure. I mean, he may be the crisis of Western civilization. I'm not sure if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the truth. But all I know is Jerry Springer was an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He was an entertainer. He entertained pretty much everybody. He entertained pretty much, myself, someone that just came from Cote d'Ivoire who didn't know nothing about Jerry Springer. I'm watching a bunch of people coming on TV, you know what I'm saying, talking about their life stories and so forth. And I'm just like culture shock about that, trying to learn the experience, trying to learn, okay, is this real? Is this some type of show? But the one thing that I do appreciate that is the fact that he's one of the first folks who actually had reality TV, before all of y'all TikTokers, all of y'all Instagrammers, all of y'all, Facebookers like myself, all of y'all YouTubers out there, right, before all of y'all start to like do your little, Jerry, I'm real. Jerry was the real thing, he was the real thing. I'm not going to say more about Jerry Springer, he's an icon when it comes to media television, when it comes to.
He doesn't get any credit because at the end of his show, you remember how he used to wrap up with pointers for life?
Yes.
Now I understand it was a little bit ratchet, but people love ratchet.
Yes.
I mean, so if you give people what they want, can they really complain about you?
No.
I mean, Jerry Springer gave people what they wanted, but he did put his little flair on the end. He had his little Mr. Rogers moment at the end.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I feel like he did his thing with that. He always wrapped it up with something wholesome, with something. I mean, he concluded with a good tip.
Yes.
So I think they're being a little bit hard on him. They're saying that he exploited our culture. Really? I mean, I've seen people do the same thing at Myers or a different store that I've seen on Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen people fight in parking lots after the club.
Yes.
So did Jerry Springer really do something out of the norm? I don't know.
The doctor has spoken. The doctor has spoken, y'all. The doctor has spoken. All I can say is, look, man, this brother, this man brought some type of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I first came to America, that was brand new to me. You know what I'm saying? All those Jerry Springer shows and everything, all those are reality shows. Because to me, those were reality shows before all that reality show that you guys are talking about. But the one thing that, he brought, yes. At the end of his shows, he always brings some type of, common sense, some type of unity. You know what I'm saying? He always said, take care of yourself and each other, right? He always did. He always did that. So, you know what I'm saying? And I want to give a shout out to his family, to the Springers family. You know what I'm saying? May Jerry Springer rest in peace, rest in power, most definitely, and prayers to y'all, most definitely. And let's just appreciate what we have. Let's not just wait until the last minute until folks are gone. And then we're going to come up and try to say, oh, yeah, he was the greatest, Let's just appreciate the moment right now as we are alive and appreciate this man. Appreciate him, what he just did. I know it was ratchet. I know it was a little bit, on the side. But Jerry Springer is a legend. That's what I got to say. He's a legend. We're going to play some more music. I got something in the vault for y'all. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
Yaggah.
Ow. Step up. 1, 2. What you gonna do? Mr. Clean Me in the building. I'm a rapper, you know me. I don't rap, I just start to laugh. Yaggah all day.
Is it because of the words they say?
Yes. My hat is falling off.
They smile.
My hat is falling off. I want you to listen to this.
How do you know when it's real? Is it something that you feel? Is it a question that gets answered? Is it a yearning
Dr. Sean.
that gets mastered? Is it real love? Well, you tell me, is it patient? Is it kind? Is it long-suffering? Does it ease your mind? Does it bring you peace? Or is it just a quick release? What are you calling love? Does it make you your better self? Or does it make you pray to someone else? I mean, what is it to you? What does it make you do? There's so many ways to define love. There's so many versions of it. But really, where does it touch? Does it touch your heart? Does it touch your mind? Does it touch your soul? Does it give you power or make you lose control? Is it something that motivates you to be better? Does it help you fear the poor weather? Tell me, when you say love, what does it mean?
Love, 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 love indeed. And that was a spoken word by Dr. Shine, live and direct. Yes, indeed. That was really beautiful. Dr. Shine, what inspired you to write this lovely spoken word right there? Because I mean, that is so beautiful. I have to play for the folks out there so they can hear it live and direct. Because you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I told y'all, this is a Yaggah Movement Radiocast. We are live. We don't delay. We are direct. And we are overcoming everything. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. I mean,
Yaggah.
I love that spoken word.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Would you elaborate for all of us before we go on break? You know, what was the poetry inspired by? What, you know, because I hear love. You know what I'm saying? Would you please educate us about that?
Well, we all use that phrase, and Xanthi Shine is what that poem came out under that brand, Rated Xanthi. It's on Amazon if you want to tune in. I have a lot more. It's on YouTube too, so please check me out, Rated Xanthi. It's one of my brands. But when we think about love, so many people use that word, and they're talking about completely different things. And that's what inspired that poem, is how do we define our terms?
Yes.
You know, some people go key somebody's car and said, I did it because I loved you. And we're like, wait a minute, what kind of love is this? You know, but then somebody will, you know, give you $5 and like, here, let me help you out. That's love. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But what are we really calling love? So it was a look into myself, because I had some relationships at the time that were kind of stressing me out.
Right, right.
And they were saying that they loved me, but their love felt like hate. So I took that and made it into the piece, because I had to ask myself those questions. What is this love making me do? Yes. And so when I put it together, I'm a freestyle poet. I recorded it on one take. And after that, I felt relief, because I realized not all love is good love.
Right. I agree.
And I recorded it and published it, hoping that people would ask themselves the same question, because we use that word so loosely.
Yes.
Dangerously, actually.
Yes. Nowadays, I feel like people are just using it just without even knowing the meaning behind it.
Or having meaning behind it. You know, I love you too. But what did we really just say to one another? Exactly. Yeah.
When I'm hearing your spoken word about that, it kind of brings up some refreshment about, you know, like Renaissance, just, you know, knowing someone, just adapting.
Right.
You know, just your actions, you know, is what actually, you know, is more valuable than your words.
When it comes to love is an action word to me. So when people are talking about they love me, show me. I should be able to see your love evident in my life.
Yes.
You know, and goodness should come from your love. That person who said they love somebody after they keep their car, I don't know about them. I don't know about them. I don't want that kind of love.
I don't know. I mean, hey, man, look, man. We ain't trying to get them love keys over here, or that Angela Bassett bring up them car from win to exit and all. No, we can't do that. No, we cannot do. No, we cannot do that at all. We cannot do that. I'm so sorry, y'all. But some of y'all are gonna be like, oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. I mean, to me, love is it's more of a, of a action thing. I think right now nowadays, you got people out there who are using love, as a, as just like a, how can I put this without, offending nobody out there, as a 24-hour notice. You know what I'm saying? Like people say I love you, and then 2 hours later, it's like, bang, they're just pretty much like the love is gone because of something or someone says something,
It's
things
conditional.
like that. And to me, it's like those things, I do appreciate how you just put it out, and I really appreciate the poetry, the spoken word that you put out.
Thank you.
Because he was very, very vivid. He spoke about pretty much, what love is, and I appreciate how you mentioned about, some people, they think that they give you love, but it's fake love. Would you elaborate on those type of love? Because I know my experience, people will say I love you, and then it is something different. It's something where I have to adapt to their needs, and they don't adapt to me, and I have to struggle with that. So I have to pretty much give myself all, and then when I invest my all, it's like, it's like, oh wow, I just give everything to this person, and that person never, even compromise with me back. Would you? Because I know you mentioned that. Would you elaborate on that for the folks out there so they know, what you mean about fake love? Folks out there who say they love you, but they're not giving you that real love.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, English is an interesting language, and I'm gonna go here with it because I'm a linguist, I'm a wordsmith.
Ooh.
So what we call love
Mm-hmm.
in English is like multiple words in, for instance, the Greek language.
Mm-hmm.
So there's agape love.
Mm-hmm.
There's, what is this? Philadelphia, is the, what is it? Philos? Something like that.
Yep.
I don't want to go into it too deep because I haven't looked at it in a minute. But my point is that there's levels to that thing. So sometimes people love you and they just mean, I wish you well.
Yes.
And that's it. They're not going to do anything for you. If you're struggling, don't call, but I love you. A lot of family members have that kind of love. We're blood. I want the best for you, but don't ask me for nothing. Everybody got family members like that. And they get mad like, but you said you love me. You said you love me. But the point is, they didn't love you like that. You know what I mean? But then there's like that intimate love between like a man and a woman, or a woman, or I ain't going to get on into that, but between partners. Can I say that? Between partners.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to go there. I have to pull myself right back. Between partners, there's this intimate love where you expect the person to be there for you through thick and thin,
Right
and
on.
so that's why it's really important to ask those questions and define terms. It got to the point where people were telling me, I love you, and I'm like, okay, so what does that mean?
True.
And they would have to actually tell me, because I don't want to get a preconceived notion. My idea of love might not be your idea of love.
Yes.
And that gets back to that communication and support, right? Because when we're building and we're not defining our terms, it's very, very easy to get disappointed and frustrated because you said you love me. We have this idea of love, and we think that that person's going to have that same idea, even though we've never had the conversation. So back to that piece, it was one of those ways to start a conversation. Hopefully people listen to it with their significant other and kind of hammer it out. What are we saying when we say we love each other? What are we willing to do? What are we not willing to do? Because all of that, it has to be ironed out to have a successful relationship. And you can't have community without having successful relationships. It all goes together.
Well said. Well said. I do love what you said.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, that was really well.
Now, when you say love, no, they're good.
Anyway, we're going to take a break. We're going to play some more music. Stay tuned for the second hour of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Dr. Sean DeTrotor is a clean beat. And don't forget, tomorrow we are going to be at the R&B Festival at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge, which is located at 7150 North 57th Avenue, Glendale, Arizona. So you guys can get your ticket on Eventbrite. Go out there and get your information online. You already know how we do. It's going to be an R&B fest. You already know KRDP 90.7 is going to be out there representing for everybody out there. So show some love. We'll be right back. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah, Yaggah. Dr. Sean in the building.
Yaggah.
Yeah. The Running Man. Some of y'all don't know nothing about the Running Man. It's not a hip and hop and all that stuff, all right? That's not what that is. All right? Anyway, it's going to play the beats and then wait for the second hour.
All right.
And
that went by fast.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Time flies when you're having fun, eh?
What can I say? What can I say? I'll sure get your I'm gonna get your thing here. Your shout out tomorrow. I'm gonna get in there. But okay, commercial, y'all. Commercial, come on. Yeah, I did that.
I could freestyle on it, but I ain't gonna do it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, see.
It's one of those beats.
Oh, Mr. Clint B. What can I say?
Hey.
I like to say hello to my people around. Yaggah all day, every day, all day, 24/7. I keep saying the same word twice, 3 times, 4 times, because I don't have nothing in my mind. Oh, they give me some.
Oh man.
I'm just trying to.
The 313
Oh.
to the 602 Detroit Tears is coming to you.
Oh.
All you gotta do is show up and have some fun.
Oh.
Party like we are number one.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Oh no.
Hey.
Oh, Detroit. Oh, no way. In the building. What can I say? In the building. Oh. The doctor is in the building, y'all. Don't let the doctor fool you, because the doctor's gonna hang. Yeah. Yo.
It's the Yaggah movement. Hey. But yeah, that's a dope beat. I like it. Mr. Creepy got some skills.
I try some skills, man.
I could drive to that.
I try.
drive to that.
You know what I'm saying? I
I
try.
probably wouldn't even speak. I'd probably, let people get in front of me and everything on it. I'd be mellow. Yeah, hey.
I'm trying to make sure everything's good. Okay, let's make sure everything is good right here. Okay. Should be playing. It's probably gonna skip it up already. Okay, good. When I get bored, that's what I do. Make beats.
That's a good hobby.
All right, one by itself. Yes.
Broadcasting from the Phoenix Center for the Arts, you're tuned to KRDP Jazz and Indie, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, and connect. KRDP Apache Junction, Goldfield Ghost Town, Phoenix, 90.7 FM in the East Valley, and online at Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com, a service of Desert Soul Media.
Views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Desert Soul Media and its board of directors. Thank you for listening.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement
Radiocast. All right.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
Let me. Shout out to West Africa. Hey. See, I'm dancing with one leg.
I can do that. I think I can.
Yaggah. Yes, indeed, we are live, yo. We are live. Appreciate everybody out there joining us today. second hour. Dr. Shine, myself, Mr. Clean. You already know. But I know some of y'all are joining up today, not because of me. Okay, I know it's not because of me. I know some of y'all. I see some names out there. You never watched me, man. But today you're watching the show. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching the show today. You know what I'm saying? We got Dr. Shine. Yes, indeed. Detroit tour, indeed. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
What up, though,
Advertise,
what up, though?
promotion, broadcasting, businesses. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you need. You know what I'm saying? She got the medicine for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You need business, advertisement. She got the medicine for that. You know, so you need some social talk. She got the medicine for that. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? She got that Dr. Sebi. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real. Not that there. She got keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, but we want to keep it real because Detroit keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, Michigan. I see you. I shall be there indeed. I see y'all soon. I see y'all real soon. Yes, indeed. I'm just saying. So, yes, indeed. Let me see if we can play some spoken word again. No, I guess we can. Let's see if we can do something nice. Oh, we can't. Oh, we cannot. Oh, okay, we cannot. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do something real quick. You know, I want to play some elevation again. I just feel like playing some elevation again. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to TV, man. Big shout out. Big shout out. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can close this. I cannot close that, so I guess I cannot close the window. Oh, okay, so. Oh, you watching me too? Oh, see, everybody's watching me, man.
I'm sharing it.
Sharing is caring,
if
man.
you're watching right now, you should be sharing this video.
You're the doctor, right?
Yes.
The doctor said.
We're about to get into it. We talked about what women want from men. That's coming up, right?
That's coming up.
I'm trying to let everybody know right now.
That is coming up.
Tuning into the second hour of this show.
That is coming up real next right now.
It's coming up soon.
And I don't know if y'all ready for this. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ready to hear, you know what I'm saying, the real knowledge. Yes. Oh, what's it called? My fan? Hey. Oh, you got fan? Yeah. Wait. Am I? How do we sound? You sound good?
Oh, you sound good right now. So she was in there editing on her computer. She got it turned down. We'll put it up in. We'll put it on right here.
Okay.
You're on the YouTube right now?
No. We're on YouTube, but
which one?
Mine. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Before I leave, no, we don't play YouTube because KRDP right there.
Okay.
Before I leave, I'm gonna see if they can help me out set up. So then when I come in, I can just do it.
All right.
I just do it. Yeah. So I'm gonna use that video and show it.
Oh, God.
So that way.
It's just I got the notification.
Yeah. Because I was like, some stuff I'm not supposed to do. It's all right. It's okay. It's all good. You're all here, so.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. You know, once I know that program, I'm gonna be on. Real good.
How do you know it's real love? Is it because of the words they say? Is it because they smile and they look your way? How do you know when it's real? Is it something that you feel? Is it a question that gets answered? Is it a yearning that gets mastered? Is it Real love?
I want to buy your album.
Well, you tell me, is it patient? Is it kind? Is it long-suffering? Does it ease your mind? Does it bring you peace? Or is it just a quick release? What are you calling love? Does it make you your better self? Or does it make you pray to someone else? I mean, what is it to you? What does it make you do? There's so many ways to define love. There's so many versions of it. But really, where does it touch? Does it touch your heart? Does it touch your mind? Does it touch your soul?
I'm in love.
Does it give you power or make you lose control? Is it something that motivates you to be better?
Hey!
Does it help you
What
fear
up
the
now?
poor weather?
What up now?
Tell me,
Yaggah.
when you say love, what does it mean?
Again. I'm not supposed to do that. Because of you. So I want them to know that
United States of America, for which we stand.
They need to know that
Stories that can be told by this land.
live and direct right now. I'm telling y'all right now,
So let me swear this got now.
we ain't playing. We ain't playing over here. KRDP, Safari Entertainment, Detroit Tour. We ain't playing. I know you. Support the system. Support the system. Support the system. That's what you gotta do. Support the system. Support each other. Support those out there. Support those out there who support you. Support. That's all we need. You know what I'm saying?
So before you go to sleep, don't forget to pray let's pray for America.
Yes, indeed.
Let's pray for America.
And don't forget, man, you already know, man, the R&B edition, the cigar edition tomorrow, Sunday, April 30th, 4 p.m. Get your ticket online, or you can meet us up front. I told you already, you bring your stuff, okay? Bring your stuff. I ain't gonna say that on live, but bring your stuff, okay? Bring what you have to bring. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have cigars, we're gonna have food, we're gonna have ambiance, we're gonna have a good festivity going on. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? I'll be there, you know what I'm saying? Africa Express gonna be there, KRDP is gonna be there, Detroit Tour is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what can I say, man? It's gonna get hot. You guys are sleeping. Wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up. Because I'm awake right now. I'm so awake right now. You guys don't understand. I'm so awake right now. It's a beautiful feeling. It is a beautiful feeling. Beautiful feeling. You know what I'm saying? KRDP. Yes, indeed. We're live right now. Share the broadcast. Share the mother-loving broadcast. Yaggah. I ain't playing. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to CP3. Big shout out to Kevin Durant for winning, you know what I'm saying, the first round of the playoff. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? The Phoenix Suns, if y'all can't call us, 602. You know what I'm saying? 602. What's the number here again? 633-2662. 602-633-2662 is the direct number right now. You guys can call us. We're direct right now. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Clean B. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to, can I just say, can I say in all sincerity, God bless America. God bless America. God bless all my melanated brothers and sisters in America, all over the world, man. You know, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're chocolate, red bone, light skin, you know, black skin, you know what I'm saying, Canadian black, you know what I'm saying, Arab black. You know, you look like me. I love you, man. I love all of y'all, man. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. That's what we're all here for. That's what the support system is about. Wakanda forever, man. Forever.
Yeah.
Ra-ta-ta-ta. I'm so hot right now. She got me hot. No, I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? But hey. I appreciate everyone joining us today. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate everyone out there with some love right now, man. Like I said, it's all about love. It's all about support. It's all about just coming together. You know what I'm saying? If we come together, you know what I'm saying? Check out the website, www.listen2 KRDP.com. We are live right now. You know what I'm saying? And then fire starter. Yes, indeed. Big shout out, man.
Yeah, Kim Joyce did it with that song.
Woo!
Absolutely love it.
Man, I'm already in love with her voice already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We the people. Y'all go cop that. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go cop that up, man.
Yeah, the video
you know what I'm saying?
Is dope. It's a very nice video.
Straight, man, I seen him. I fell in love. I was melting. I was like, oh yes. We the people. Yaggah. Yes, indeed. That's how we roll. Man. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. Yes,
This
indeed.
poem is entitled Black Woman.
This is all the queens out there.
She walks with the grace of a
Yes,
parent.
indeed.
Black, that is.
Yes.
With childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of a voluptuous derriere.
Yes.
See, her skin color comes in 16 shades.
Yes.
So that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind. And a blown mind should be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she glides. See, inside lies her strength. So to identify her with her diminish the essence and beauty upon which she exists. See, in her heart, with
the children.
And though she suffered as a child, a small girl, in essence, her blessing is being the mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve girls, to evolve girls.
Yes.
And to being queens and lovers and loving mothers with the cream of substance to rise above others.
Respect the goddess, man.
She
Respect the goddess.
solar system.
Yes.
She is polarity, distinguishing polar positions. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. So when you see her, you'll think of Sojourner Truth, or Makari Hatshepsut, or Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cresswell,
or that he just left.
Was the life of a nation saturated in calamity.
Because about to
So
be
why
some
not
serious talk right
include
now.
those who are the backbone of humanity? Why? Because insanity has liquored our plight to the point that we glorify death so much we don't respect the givers of life who deliver us light. So instead we'll pledge to oppose to us right, but I'll uphold the fight. And
yes, we are going to elaborate on
black men and preserve him even when he don't deserve it. So I am of service because I am concerned with the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation. So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended, extended, and given to none other than the black woman.
Yeah, man. I love you, Mom. Love you, Mom. I love you, Auntie. Cynthia, Esther, Ines, Leocadie. All the female, my family members, I love all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Strong, melanin women in my family. Big shout out. Big shout out to all the sisters out there, strong, beautiful sisters out there who are doing it independently. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys are doing what, but anything by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? You fight through the grain, you break the walls of change. Big shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? From America to Africa to Cuba to South America to Europe. You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You are the inspiration of me. You're the reason why I am who I am today. So I want to say thank you for being such an inspiration. Thank you for being such a motivation. Just thank you just for loving me. Thank you for loving me, Mr. Clean B. I know I'm bald and line and everything, but you know, it's all good. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay? Like I said, it's all love and support. You know what I'm saying? As long as, you know, we share appreciation to our sisters out there, to our beautiful black goddess out there, queens out there. We gotta show some love. It is time, you know, teach our kids how to show respectability moving forward. And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. And very, very appreciative of everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, will join me today with Dr. Shine. Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Dr. Shine made the show today. You know what I'm saying? I just came in all hot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Africa Experience. Okay? Africa Experience. We will see you tomorrow. Okay? If you're watching right now, Africa Experience, share the broadcast right now. All right? Big shout out to the Ceremony and Cigar Coffee Lounge. Yes, in Glendale, Arizona. Y'all go and copy that up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go and check that out. Most definitely, we're going to be out there celebrating love, celebrating life, celebrating each other, just celebrating everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Just celebrating what we can do with each other. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. I'm just humble just to be here. You know what I'm saying? All I hear good things. I hear motivational speech. I hear inspirational folks. You know what I'm saying? You just inspire me just to become a better person, a better version of who I am from yesterday to today. Y'all see a new Mr. Clean B. I have a smile on my face. You guys don't understand why. But, you know what I'm saying? Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful?
Life is beautiful.
That's awesome.
Life is beautiful.
We gotta stay grateful. We gotta stay grateful.
We got to, man. We got to. You know what I'm saying? We got to, because if we don't, you know what I'm saying? What is our motives, man? How are we going to, survive all these accolades? How are we going to be able to understand each other? And that's what it's all about. You know, it's all about understanding. You know what I'm saying? You understand one another, man. You know, you do what's right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that, like the Shine said. You know what I'm saying? Love. You know, you have to carry your love, you know, with your actions. You have to go with it. You have to follow that up. You know, don't just say this because you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, the doctor said it, not me. I didn't say anything. You know, I'm just here just to make sure you guys can hear the message out there, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a strong message. It's a positive message. And it's for everybody out there to follow up, to be able to elevate, to use, to do something good about that. You know what I'm saying? So big up, most definitely. But I know some of y'all queens out there have hit me up about, you know what I'm saying, actually, I've asked some of y'all out there because I was so curious. And I know last week, I want to apologize last week on the air right now because I know some of y'all pretty much asked me about, you know what I'm saying, my content for last week, which I should have just, kind of like tell y'all what was going on and let y'all know, you know what I'm saying. Oh, we got a message. What up, Dell? What up, Dell? Yes, indeed. Broadcasting live. Yes, indeed. Y'all already know it's the Yaggah Radiocast. Detroit. What up, Detroit? What up, Detroit? What up, Dell? What up, Dell? Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I know I have a, as a man, I have to learn. You know what I'm saying. I feel that any man out there has to be able to educate themselves, not being so egotistical about their own ways. I just learn, just have an open mind. And, and this topic kind of opened my eyes about a lot of good things, you know, a lot of positive things where, it kind of like exposed me to a different dimension of nature when it comes to social relationship, especially with your significant other, especially when you want to understand a lady, a woman, a queen, you know what I'm saying, a goddess. You want to understand someone that you are sharing your life with. And a lot of times, my question was basically like, so what do y'all want from us? Because all I hear is, you know what I'm saying, we are bad, we don't stay home, we don't give you all the attention and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do our job. You know what I'm saying? Whether, it's mental, physical, psychological, financially, anything just to, cater to compromise with your relationship. And some good things that I've heard, which I'm not going to sit up on the air because that's not for kids to hear that. But I got the doctor to share those acknowledgement with us. You know what I'm saying? Because I will share the PG, or I will share the G one, okay? The rated G or the PG version of it, okay? I'm gonna share that with y'all. But I know that there's a lot, from what I took, it's a lot of anxiety, a lot of you know what I'm saying, mistrust, lack of trust. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some women out there, I'm not gonna say so, like I would say the majority of them, they want to trust us. They want to trust what we do. They want to trust our endeavors, our ventures. They want to trust who we are. Communication is everything. And I'm learning that. I learned that from someone very special of mine. That communicate is the best key of life. I use that to my job, to everything I go through. I actually learned how to communicate better now. You know what I'm saying? Because communication is the key of success by any means necessary. So I have to use that method. I have to use that method. You know what I'm saying? Not just to myself, but just to my constituents out there, to those out there that I care about, I care the most. I do share my, my sentiment with, but also my, my amicability. So I just want to make sure that everything is mutual, but also it's sincerity. So I want to bring that sincereness into play. But let's jump on this thing that just happened in Texas, man. I have no idea what's going on in Texas. Oh, we live. We live. Oh, Yaggah, every day.
Hey,
All
Yaggah.
day. Yaggah, Mr. Clean B on the microphone. I want to say what's up to my people in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah. Yaggah. Yes, indeed. I got to pay some bills. If you know what I'm saying, got to pay some bills. And you know what? Because this is KRDP.com. Yes, indeed. Yaggah. I'm not a rapper. I want to say hello. I'm just playing. Don't laugh at my rap, man. Don't you laugh at my rap.
That
Okay.
was too funny not to laugh.
You know what I'm saying? I am worse. Okay, I'm worse than Minnie Vanelli. Okay, girl, it's true. Okay, all right. Okay, I know. But what you guys need to know, okay, is one way listener like you can support KRDP is by becoming one of our sustaining donors. Your financial gift supports the diverse programming you hear on KRDP. It also provides opportunity for youth, interns, and members of the Valley community to learn radio broadcasting and for coverage of local arts, culture, and politics. And don't forget, your financial contribution is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up to become a KRDP sustaining donor, call 602-254-6636 or visit our website. Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com, and click on the donate button on the menu. We thank you for your generous support of KRDP and Community Radio. Yaggah. Big shout out to KRDP for supporting the community most definitely every day for the past decade, most definitely, man. Big shout out to everybody out there who have been supporting us since day one. And also a big shout out for everyone out there who are watching us, listening to us live via KRDP, listen to KRDP.com, and also 90.7 FM to the East Valley, Mesa, Tempe, Gilbert, Apa Junction. You already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. Keep on supporting. Keep on continuing the support. Most definitely. You already know how we do. I know I just heard some news before I jump on the segment of the day. I just heard some very, very devastating news. But before I even jump on that, I would like to let all my peoples know out there that tomorrow is the R&B experience. Yes, indeed. April 30th. We're going to be there live and direct. Yes, indeed. It's a Ceremony Cigar at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge, which is located at 7150 North 57th Avenue, Glendale, Arizona 85301. Any more information, go to eventbrite.com and get all your information. Or you can go to my page or any of our pages on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. If you follow Mr. Clean B, you can follow me up and see the R&B edition live and direct tomorrow, yo. So, there will be some support, some networking going on. So, you already know R&B edition Sunday, April 30th, 4 p.m., yo. You already know, Yaggah. And I just want to jump on it because a few days ago, and I'm glad we got Dr. Sean. She didn't leave yet. She's still here, live and direct, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I know, big shout out to Lady T for giving me this news because, I just got this news about this. The suspect who was accused in Texas was accused of killing 5 people in his neighborhood, including children. And this is very devastating news. Mexican national is suspected of killing 5 neighbors in Southeast Texas after one of them asked him to stop shooting his rifle late Friday, saying that a baby was trying to sleep. Now, the suspect in the execution-style killings is Francisco Opoperas, 39, a Mexican national, according to San Jacinto County Sheriff Greg Copper. No word, no photos, no information yet, but prayers to the family out there that lost their lives. Again, I know the news will use that man for 2 things. I'm an immigrant, so they're going to use that propaganda by saying that immigrants come to America and harm and hurt people and all that stuff. First of all, that notion is false, because not everybody that comes to America, comes to this great land and trying to harm or hurt or oppress anybody out here. That's a false narrative. That's number one. The biggest issue that I have is the fact that whether it's an immigrant, it's a man or woman, whoever, when are we going to have this common sense of having some type of gun reformation? Like, when does it make sense for anybody out there, any politician who thinks that it's okay for someone to have their AK-47, their rifles on the streets, to just blast any weapon on the street while there's children walking around? I mean, when is it going to be normal for any of our constituents from here to the States to make some change? Because I'm just getting tired of talking about gun reformation. I'm just getting tired of it. It just gives me a headache sometimes. Like, it breaks my heart, because it seems to be a normalization thing now. Because I know when I was in high school, the only shooting that happened was the 1999 shooting, the Columbine shooting that happened, and that was just like a shock to me, because that was just like after I graduated. That was just after all the good things, and then you start to see all those mental mental illness exposure, gun rights exposure, pretty much lacking of support. Now, I'm not going to defend this dude right there who did that anal act, because that was uncalled for. Just for someone just to kind of have the audacity just to go and shoot a family because he was told to put his weapon down, to put his weapon down because there's a baby that's crying. I mean, whatever happened to common sense, man? Like, whatever happened to morality and the word? And I know some of us are going to say it's the COVID, it's the the epidemic and all that, but come on, I mean, we are out right now. It's a beautiful day. Life is beautiful right now. Life is gorgeous right now. Everything seems to be coming into fruition right now, but it seems that we are losing our mind into all those chaotic scenes. We are getting confused about all that's going on right now. And I'm just fearing for the future. I'm fearing for all the kids out there who pretty much don't understand what's really happening. They think that it's okay to go to school. It's okay to go to a regular school just because, what I'm saying, you're expecting someone to bring a gun. And then you're hearing all those politicians who literally don't care about no life. They don't care about no life at all. I mean, you hear someone who goes on TV talk about there's nothing we can do. The bad guy's going to be the bad guy. And all they can do is just let people have their guns. Trying to pass laws to have 18, 17-year-olds carrying weapons. Vilifying liberal cities because that's where all the guns violence happen. But last time I checked, some of the rest have a lot of high crimes. This is Texas. This is not a democratic state, if I remember from my political, theory here. But no, this is America. We got kids to save. We got people to save. Not everyone can have a weapon on the streets. And I do respect those out there who feels the need of having their guns, because they feel that right. But if you're not at war, if you're not being invaded into your privacy at home, Why would you even have a weapon? Why would you even carry a gun to someone's neighbor and feel the need of taking their life away because that says something wrong to you, or someone is not siding with your, with your feelings? Not everybody can have a weapon, man. I said that the other day on my last show, and I'm just getting tiresome of talking about gun violence every single day. Last time we had a young man who went to knock at a door.
Wrong door.
The wrong door. A young brother who just went and did this. I mean, the Mormons go and knock at everyone's door. I got Christians who comes and knock on my door and preach to me about Christ, and they are no danger to me. But somehow it seems that folks with weapons have that right of, because I have a gun, I feel more powerful. I feel more immoral. I feel more like I can do whatever I want. We need to have some type of common sense when it comes to guns, right, man? Like, the United States will never abolish the Second Amendment again. The Second Amendment will never be abolished in the United States of America. However, we got to bring some common sense. The world is changing. We are seeing all those cultural fights, cultural war going on left and right now. Our kids are getting smarter than we were. We need to bring that common sense and teach our kids morality. So they're not going to grow up thinking that, oh, it's okay for me to carry a gun into school. It is okay for me to carry a gun anywhere in public. It is not okay. When I see someone with a weapon in the store, I fear for my life. Now that's how I feel. And it's just devastating that some of these politicians don't see the trauma that's going on right now in our streets. Dr. Sean, I know I spoke a lot. I know you have some things. I know you brought to me about the young man who got shot. And I know that we discussed about that issue a couple of days ago. But I know you got some things that you want to share. But what is your take on all those folks who feels the need of just carrying guns and just shooting people just because they just feel like it is my rights, and still goes by the Second Amendment, because the Second Amendment does not protect anybody. That's my check. It only protects those who have common sense of just carrying a weapon. But what is your take on what's going on right now with people thinking that it's okay to carry a gun? Because I'm getting hurt, right now. I'm getting traumatized. I'm getting hurt, and I'm getting concerned right now, doctor. I'm getting concerned.
I'm concerned too, because if you think about it, self-defense is not crime. But the issue that's taking place is not only that these shootings are happening, but what is happening to the shooter.
Yes.
Right. So when we're talking about the 16-year-old that got shot, and then the shooter was released, what are we saying about someone who shoots someone for knocking at their door when we don't detain them? Right? So there's multiple parts to that reform.
Yes.
There's not only the initial reform of how difficult it should be to get an assault rifle, but then there's how are we handling the situations when they take place? If the consequences are not severe enough, why would people stop?
True.
So it's something to think about, not only changing how we're allowing people to acquire the weapons, but what are we going to do when these shootings happening? What example are we going to make to say that this is not acceptable and that the punishment would be too grave, so that people would think twice before using that weapon inappropriately? So it's a lot of considerations that have to take place. We don't know all the answers, but there's great minds in this country. And if we really wanted to resolve the issue, we could have done it by now. We're slacking.
Ooh. The doctor has spoken, y'all. The doctor has spoken. I'm just going to be quiet and just, just take that knowledge, But like I said, we need peace, amongst us, We need common sense and bring us together and just, some type of reform is necessary right now, but some type of educational reform is demanded from all of us. I just fear for the future. I just fear for all of us. I just fear for, our kids' safety. Everybody out there who are just, concerning about, taking their rights away. That's not what this is about. It's about just bringing some type of common sense so we all can just compromise and not do anything crazy or not walking to a neighbor and killing their kids or taking someone's life. Because I'm telling you right now, taking a life is not something that anyone wants to be in. You know what I'm saying? It's not something good. It's not something that you feel good about. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that some of our politicians can do some changes and some reforms, some type of common sense can come to play. But we'll be right back. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Dr. Shine, Detroit Tour, KRDP. We in the building. Yaggah.
You're gonna make them wait all the way to the end, huh?
How do you know it's real love? Is it because of the words they say? Is it because they smile and they look your way? How do you know when it's real?
Big up, big up.
Is it something that you feel?
Jennifer,
Is it
David
a question that gets answered? Is it
Jennifer, thank you.
a yearning that gets mastered? Is it
You know what I'm saying?
real love?
La vie, il faut m'appeler après le show. Okay?
Will you tell me, is it patient? Is it kind? Is it long suffering? Does it ease your mind? Does it bring you peace?
Go get, copy this right now.
Or is it just a quick
Spotify,
release?
Apple
What
Music,
are you calling
Amazon, YouTube,
Rated Zanthi.
Does it make you your
Rated
better self?
Zanthi. You know what I'm saying?
Or
Yes.
does it make you pray to someone else? I mean, what is it to you? What does it make you do? There's so many ways to define love. There's so many versions of it.
The topic of the day now.
But really,
I want to ask some questions about it.
where does it touch?
It's to learn, so you know what I'm saying?
Does it touch your heart? Does it touch your mind? Does it touch your soul?
So you know what I'm saying?
Does it give you power or make you lose control? Is it something that motivates you to be better? Does it help you fear the poor weather? Tell me, when you say love, what does it mean?
All right. That was Dr. Shine. Love.
AKA Zanthi Shine.
Zanthi Shine. Okay, see, I gotta say Zanthi Shine.
Zanthi Shine.
Zanthi Shine.
That's
okay?
the brand that's under.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my poetry name. XANTHI. Shine like sunshine. You can find it rated Zanthi on Amazon, on YouTube, on Spotify. Check me out. Yes. And if you just like that love poem, it's called Love Poem. You can just get that track. You don't even have to cop the whole album, even though I hope you get the whole album.
Ooh, y'all better get that whole album, y'all. You know, cop that. You know what I'm saying? Get the album. She show you all the links. Go get to all them links. Show support. You know what I'm saying? Love poetry. I mean, I just love it. I have to play it. You know what I'm saying? Because she, you know, I asked her about, you know, what inspired her to write this poem because it's lovely, most definitely. And you know, I gotta just give a shout to all my spoken word, you know, folks out there who are, you know what I'm saying, sharing some good spoken word out there. You already know how we do, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, and now I'm going to let you know, too, broadcasting from the Phoenix Center for the Art, you're tuning in to KRDP Jazz in Indie, where the valley comes to talk, sing, and connect. Yaggah. Now, we have some topic that we just were going to share because, you know, I was making my research, which I found some good, interesting comments, you know, especially from some ladies out there, because, you know, Mr. Cleanby, I have to ask, you know, some of the ladies out there about, you know, how do they feel about certain topic, you know what I'm saying? I believe the topic that I had was, what does a woman want from a man in 2023? You know, when I brought that up, I think I had a lot of laughter. A lot of people just, looked at me like, oh my God, you know, and, you know, I will not elaborate on all the words because the children are listening and watching. So I will keep it PG, you know what I'm saying? Keep it clean and, you know what I'm saying? Keep it natural, you know what I'm saying? For the folks, for the family to kind of understand, you know what I'm saying? Especially for all my brothers out there to kind of join me because this is a great topic for all of us. You know what I'm saying? I got Dr. Shine, teacher of Torah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got myself, but you know what I'm saying? I got Dr. Shine, you know what I'm saying? So she is going to elaborate on her, you know what I'm saying, update on what does a woman want from a man, because I just heard some different things, and she might correct me here. She might say, you know what, you're wrong.
Okay, so what did you hear? Let's start with that. What did you hear?
No, what I heard, first of all, I heard, first of all, which I agree, commitment.
Okay.
The commitment.
I heard that too.
I heard the commitment.
With consistency.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Which is something that, most guys, saying, challenge, they usually have to fight. Now I'm not going to say challenge. I'm going to say it's a struggle because we're men and we have to be able to adapt to, all those changes when we're with someone, even though we still want to make sure that we are there for that person. But communication is a key. Consistency is another one. Compromising is something that I've, that really touched me because, and to me, I believe in compromise. I believe in, fair exchange. You know what I'm saying? You give as you take. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And some of those sisters out there, some of the ladies out there, the compromise was one of the things that they were. Trust and compromise. They say I want my man to be trustworthy, but to compromise with my demand. I'm like, no. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, what do you mean your demand? Okay, because last time I checked, if you join somebody, if you are sharing your life with someone, you got to be able to share you have to bring your experience, bring it to the table. It's like food. It's like food. Hey, I got rice. The man bring the okra. You know what I'm saying? Put on the table. Okay, I got the rice. We got the okra and the meat. You know what I'm saying? Let's cook it. Let's mix and match it up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Make something great with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that was my example right there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look, bring the rice. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring the okra stew and the oxtail and the turkey, and then we're gonna mix and match. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cook it, put something together. Mm-hmm. That's compromising right there. You know what I'm saying? But I was hearing different things. I was hearing how, you know what I'm saying. The one thing that I feel most ladies, which I have to agree with them, is the trust part. Trusting, the person that they're with, especially. And I'm not going to focus on the insecurity part of it.
Okay.
But I would focus on like, okay, like I can say like, my man is doing this. He has some type of venture. He's always out there, for instance, and somehow he's always around people. But because he's around people, there is assumption that because he's around certain individuals that he might be attached to those individuals, and that trust can be reduced, to a lack of it from the ladies.
Well, see, okay, everything you said was
preach on, doctor. Preach on, doctor. Preach on. Yaggah.
I want to take it all the way to the beginning.
Ooh,
okay.
Yes.
Commitment, consistency, honesty, loyalty, all of that is wonderful. Rihanna said, make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. I feel it. Okay? I get it. Mm-hmm. But before you can do any of that, we need you to know who you are. Mm-hmm. Because people are approaching relationships with no clear identity of who they are. So it gets very difficult to relate to anyone who doesn't know what they stand for, what they want, where they're going, who they are. And that's honestly male or female.
Right.
So if you're approaching me and you're interested in me, but you can't communicate to me how to be with you, we have an issue. We're going to have perpetual problems because you don't know yourself enough to let me learn you. So it takes that communication, but before you can even become and approach me to say, okay, woman, what do you want from me? You have to know who you are and what you can be to me. This is what I'm offering to you. And that's when that communication becomes so valuable because every one of us is different.
Yes.
Right? And so if we're approaching everyone like it's a cookie cutter, like every woman wants communication. Some women want you to be quiet. Some women are going to say, you know what? I really just want you to just leave me alone right now. Mm-hmm. Some women would say, well, every woman wants affection. Well, some women actually prefer to have that distance.
Yes.
You have to get to know your person. You have to get to know But and you have to know yourself.
Yes.
So I like to start there with the basics of the relationship, because a lot of us are going to the end instead of starting at the beginning. If you don't have a good relationship with yourself, you can't have a great relationship with me. So I'm looking for you to come to me and be healthy and good for yourself. Then I know that you can be good to me. Right? I'm looking for you to be willing to learn me every day. Don't assume that you got it under the bag. I need you to commit to learning me every day, and every day bringing a smile to my face. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
So, and that's me. That's why I said I went away from the general term, because I'm not about to sit up here like I can speak for every woman. Y'all not about to set me up. Well, Dr. Shine said women just want no, you're not about to set me up, sir. No, you're not. But what I will say is every woman wants that communication and the clarity that comes from a man knowing who he is and what he's willing to do. And tell me up front.
Yes.
Some men know they don't want a serious relationship. Say it up front. Or some men know they want marriage. You know what I mean? I'm not saying definitely say that up front, because you might not. It's good to know what you're going for. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So it just becomes important. We communicate, yes. We're consistent, yes. We have a commitment, yes. We're loyal, yes. But did we start with a great knowledge of self? And that's really what I wanted to bring today, because I didn't want to get set up. I don't want nobody calling me, cussing me out after this. I'm telling you. So I was thinking, like, what does every woman want?
Because I was asking, and I've heard different theories. I mean, everything that you said is actually straight on point. It's so factually, accurately right, and I agree with what you're saying. Even I have to learn from that myself. And as a man, I know sometimes as a man, sometimes when if you don't know what you want, that can be a very challenging part mentally. But once you have what you want, it's to me, I feel like if you already have what you want, it's like, why go outside? Pretty much, if you have what you want, work with it. It's like a team. It's like a team. It's like a franchise. Like that's why I say the okra stew in the rice, bring it together, and then you chop it up. If the onions burning, you take over, I take over. Because like I was telling those ladies, I was like, yes, I mean, you want communication, but what can you bring to the man for him to be able to communicate better to you? You know what I'm saying? Like that exchange has to be, that energy has to be transferred.
Willing to
listen, exactly. I believe in spiritual energy. I believe in that. I believe in that energy where like whatever you bring is what you're going to receive. You know what I'm saying? And if you bring if you bring something to where your man feels appreciated, of course he's going to be there for you. But if you always expect your man to do something and you don't share that that same philosophy as his, there's going to be some challenge in between. You want your man to listen, but also you have to also compromise with what he's asking for. You have to, it's a working team. It's a working.
I mean, it goes back to the golden rule: treat others like you want to be treated. And all of us want to be accepted. All of us want the truth.
Yes.
All of us want affection, communication at whatever level we want it at, right?
Yes.
So if we just go back to that kindergarten rule of treating others as we want to be treated, I think we would have a lot better relationships. But what happens is we get in relationships, get so comfortable and so lazy that we forget about the basics of friendship. And I've seen people in long-term relationships and marriages where they're not even friends anymore because they forgot about the basic elements of relationship in itself. Now that's a whole nother topic.
I mean, because I'm gonna ask you you mentioned that up. What do you think is the issue right now? How people don't connect? Like, why do you think people are breaking up? Do you think it's because of? I heard social media. I heard jobs, finances, but it's different theories why people are not connected. And you mentioned something about how people used to grow together and then they're not friends anymore. What do you think is that? Do you think it's because of the society that we are living in, because of the peers that we are listening to? Do you think it's because of our own life experience? Because I feel like there has to be something happened. Like I always learned that there's something traumatizing that happened before all those chaotic things just start to get exposed. Why do you think people are not connected nowadays in 2023? Like, and what do you think we need to be connected? Because you're the doctor, you gotta give us some
well,
medicine.
I can give you my opinion,
yes,
and I can give you my observations. Okay, so what I've observed is culture has changed in a sense where we no longer are meeting people out and about. There's this, basically, we're checking out profiles and looking at checklists like, does he have a degree? Does he have this type of income? I think he's cute. And we're looking at it in a recipe fashion instead of meeting people in our passions. I actually did a talk on this on my Facebook. You can catch me out at Kessia Shine on Facebook. And you'll hear a lot of different things. I'm the doctor sometimes I'm Xanthi Shine the poet, sometimes I'm DJ Kayla Minor. You can catch all my brands there. But my point is that there are times where we completely forget who we are.
Yes.
We completely forget where we're going. And we lose our intimacy because we no longer are going towards common goals. What gets us back on track? Sitting down and saying, hey, we're going to make it a goal to make our relationship fun again. What does that look like? Actually planning out and making time for that intimacy. Because if you don't make time for it, it won't be there. So there was a time where we used to make time for each other, not just to like, not just to share, not just to follow, but actually quality time to communicate and be with one another. Big thing. Do families eat together anymore? Do we sit down at a table and have a meal? That used to be the staple of family, is sharing that meal. That is a form of intimacy. It becomes to the point where we have to go back to the basics. We've gotten so technologically advanced that we're failing to be human. And you cannot have intimacy without that human characteristic. So I would say if anybody's struggling in their relationships right now, you just need to go back to the drawing board and make it a goal to make your relationship wonderful.
Oof. Dr. Shine, she said it best. I'm just listening, man. I'm listening and I'm taking my notes. You know what I'm saying? Putting my notepads and make sure that do not do this. Make sure that you eat as a family member. Fellas, y'all listening, right? The doctor has spoken, all right? She has spoken. I'm just saying.
And it might even help to feed your lady. I'm just saying.
Ooh, fellas, I'm just saying. I'm just talking, man. I'm not here to give you advice. You know what I'm saying? I got Dr. Shine. You know what I'm saying? But that is well spoken. That is so well, spoken about it, because I agree with everything that you say about about the lack, the disconnect. I remember at one point where, I used to just meet people face to face, get to know them, like know who they are, where they're from, their goals, just like regular dates, not online and all that stuff, but just face to face, where I know you. I mean, I know some people might say go to church and all that, but I don't believe in that. But you know what I'm saying? Which, that could be it, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it's a fact that, I believe in traditional meeting and greet. Like, hey, did you go to like this event that we're gonna have tomorrow? That meet and greet tomorrow.
That would be a great time to meet people.
That would be a great time to meet someone, that you can be able to connect, you know what I'm saying, network, but also get to know them in a deeper level, if that's a choice that some people want to go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's just the fact that I feel like the human connection seems to be missing. Like people seems to be lacking of that sensitivity. Not to say that we all need to be sensitive and all that stuff, but it's just that caringness, in a relationship seems to be lacking. Empathy. Thank you.
Empathy towards one another.
Thank you. I mean, see, I got to have my English corrected because I speak French.
It was just a better word. It was, care is there, but when you have empathy, you can relate to the person without taking their problems on.
Yes.
Some people have sympathy where they're taking, and they feel down, like the person down. No, a lot of times people just want to be heard. You know what I mean? And when you have that empathy and you have that caring, a lot of the issues that we're talking about with relationships falling apart, that empathy keeps it together because you realize you're not the only person in the room and that everybody in the room is just as valuable as you are.
Right on.
And when it's a relationship, that person should be the most valuable to you because you committed to be in a relationship with them. And a lot of times we expect our person to be understanding, right? We expect them to just accept, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm busy. But what are we saying when we're too busy to really show our commitment to the person that we've committed to?
Yaggah. Dr. Shine, she laid down the foundation, y'all. I'm listening attentively, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be a student today. I am a student today. All right. I ain't gonna say nothing, but be a student, all right. But I'm just glad that you brought all those information for all of us to grasp on, but also to care with our lives and also to use it in our daily morals, in our daily ventures. Yeah. So definitely I do appreciate for you to actually share that thoughts, those sentiment, also that education that we all need to hear about it. But then before I let you go, because I know upcoming next, we're about to go out because upcoming next, we on point with Brother Trey live and direct. But I want to give you any information to where you can find Dr. Shine's information, her poetry, music, everything that she's setting up on. Detroit tour, what up? What's going on? What up, though, Detroit? Dr. Shine, give all the people any information that they can contact you at.
Yeah, well, follow me on Instagram at Detroit Tours 313. Follow me on Facebook with Detroit Tours. If you want more of a personal side of me, that's Kessia Shine, KESIASHINE. You can follow me there. I'm on YouTube. I have my own blog brand that is more adult entertainment, XXL, Rated Xanthi. So Rated Xanthi is a brand for my Amazon. If you want to follow my poetry, the love poem that I want to thank you so much, Mr. Clean B, for featuring that love poem today. That just touched my heart. I appreciate that. That is on Amazon. It's on YouTube. It's a part of my Rated Xanthi line. Thank you so much for having me on today. This has been, I'm just so encouraged and edified today. So thank you for that.
Oh, thank you for the inspiration, the word inspiration. Now I'm falling in love with that poem right now. I'm about to take it home in my car after the show. But you already know how we do. So we have to make sure that we support, we show love, and we let you know all the goodness that's going on at the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Thank you very much for coming through, guys. Thank you, Dr. Shine. I hope I see you again next time. I hope I see you again. Upcoming next, we on point, Brother Trey, live and direct, y'all. Yaggah. Yeah. Woohoo. Huh. Right on time. Woo.
Good job.
Right on time.
That was lovely.
Right on time, man.
Comes in part from Gifts and On.
Yeah, right on time. I did it. Right on time, too? Yes. Give me my flowers. Give me my damn flowers, man. Yes. Yes, indeed. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine, appreciate all the love and support. You already know how we do.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching, man. You guys are such a blessing, man. You guys are inspirational, man. You already know how we do. Yaggah. We out of here.
See you tomorrow.
We out. See you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? The R&B night.